We all know restaurants are fascinating and we are seeing changing times. Customers are dining back again and good times already in the corner. So how do restaurants change with these changing times? You may be an established restaurateur in this industry for decades, but what we did in the past may not really carry out in the future. You need to rethink your strategy because customer preferences have changed quite a bit. Customers are expecting home deliveries in large amounts. India is positioned to grow to 21 plus billion in 2026 in delivery market. How can you really scale and offer your services consistently in these times as you are changing? Please note, during these times, several restaurants closed down, but many others flourished as well. So what distinguishes a restaurant from growing versus being a laggard? So in this course, we help you to adapt your strategy going forward. For example, we talk about how should you really position your operations in the restaurants. With different classes of customers, some are dine-in, some are takeaway, some are home deliveries. How can you use the capacities to really make things happen? Not just that, today we are talking about reams and reams of data. How can we leverage data and use analytics to customize your offerings and make sure you personalize it to your customers? We have to also see how can you think about revamp your marketing strategies. What you did in the past may not happen in the future. Customers are selecting different media. How do you leverage those media in your particular offerings? Finally, we stress a lot about your valuations and costing. If you talk about the different costs that you have in the restaurant, a significant cost is, of course, your menu pricing, the menu cost, the food cost. In the future, how do you really ensure that you control your cost by minimizing food wastage, which is a huge part of your cost as well? So building on these course components, we will help you to move forward and take a step forward as the world is changing. Finally, I will leave you with few questions to just think about. How do you really scale your business going forward? How can you really ensure a growth strategy that is more and more sustainable? Should you have a centralized kitchen or should you have the kitchen along with every restaurant? Should you get into the franchisee mode now or later? These are some of the questions that this course will help you to decide. Whichever part of the career you are in restaurants, you could just be a starter, you could be established restaurateur, you might be thinking of taking a franchisee. Doesn't matter. In these changing times, you need to rethink your strategy and put your best foot forward.